Well, we just, in the welcome, just talked about, can the right haircut get you that perfect job? We all know that a resume is important, but equally important is perhaps a haircut. So we're so glad to have great clips here this morning with some wonderful models, and we're going to be talking to Tiffany. You are going to be telling us about how it is important to have that good haircut when you're going for a new job, particularly.
Well, definitely. You want to be stylish.
Yes.
You want to be up with the times. And just have an amazing haircut and look amazing when you're going and looking for a job.
Right, and because so often you think about, we try to get the resume together, we get the clothes together, but there is that haircut is equally important.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got some models here today and some styles that we're going to talk about. So take me through. Let's just kind of go down the line here and talk about what you've done. Okay.
Faith has a long layered haircut. Her hair right now is actually curly. So what we did is we took a big barrel 1.5 inch curling iron.
Okay.
And we put a little bit of heat protector on it because anytime that you're putting heat to your hair,
right,
we want to make sure that we're using a heat protector. You spray it on individually, section it out, use your curling iron.
And we're taking a look at a before picture here, right? So this was like
yes,
a before.
That's
what
her
and
hair
after
looked like
version
before,
today.
yes.
Okay.
And then after we get all the curls in there, then we kind of separate them out a little bit. And then just put a little hairspray to hold the style.
Right, and it was beautiful before. I love that look too. That looks beautiful, but this today just looks a little more polished, a little bit more professional for that interview style situation.
Exactly.
Okay, love that. Very good. Okay, moving right along. We had this discussion off camera. Sometimes when men come in, I said, do they often even know what to ask for? And you said not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
They know that they want a shorter version of what they have.
Okay.
They also,
unless they want to go something totally different, I guess. And
yeah, if they want something totally different, then that happens as well.
Okay.
But then, so this is the before picture of what he looked like.
And again, a shave is equally important because right now, it seems like that's so popular. You're seeing a lot of, facial hair. We kind of it carried over from, it seemed like November, the no shave month. It's kind of carried over. So that's very popular these days. But you said it is important to just get that groomed and trimmed up just a little bit.
Well, you want to look neat and polished.
Right.
So what we did with him was we did a fade cut. We left the top a little bit longer so that he could have that pompadour look.
Yes.
We gave him a hard part because the hard part today is very stylish. Makes a haircut look very sexy, I think.
Right, yes. But this is not an easy haircut. I have a son that is going for this style. I used to be able to trim up his hair, no problem. But I'm telling you, it is probably better to seek some professional advice and help. Okay, and let's talk what you did to the beard just to get that good.
Okay, so the beard, we used a number 4, leaving it a 1/2 inch long. We took it just at the bottom of the neck, and then of course we trimmed everything else out and made it look very neat.
You mentioned a number, and a lot of times guys also are not sure about the guard, exactly how short that will be. So would you suggest maybe a good idea is to bring like some photos in as to what they would like? Or
the photos are definitely a big help for us.
Okay.
And just remember that each guard is an 1/8 of an inch difference between each guard.
All right, and I love this little cut. Let's go on moving right along here to your next model. I love this little cut here. Very, very cute.
So this right here is Adriana, and she has what they call a stacked bob. It's a longer version.
Okay.
What we did, we straightened it out, and so by straightening it out, it just leaves that smooth silk look. And so we used the flat iron with it. And then, but you
got such shine to it, and I think the camera's picking that up pretty well. It's so shiny. Is that a product as well, or is that does she just have some great hair?
Well,
a little bit of both.
She has really shiny hair as well, but also the heat protector, the Smooth and Seal, it is a shine as well.
Right, and again, it's kind of just about getting that professional look, just becoming a little bit more professional before seeking that job. It is important.
Exactly, and then so this style you can also curl it and give it a whole different look as well.
Right, I love that though, so good. So again, would you suggest that people, when they're kind of, lining this up and doing all their planning, is it better to bring a photo?
It is.
It is.
It is.
Okay, because sometimes it's hard to communicate exactly what you have in mind.
Yeah, when you're communicating, your terminology and our terminology are not always the same.
Right, okay.
So that makes it.
And you also, at Great Clips, a good thing about Great Clips, they have an online check-in. So if you're busy and you maybe you don't even have time to, everything's gone to, making appointments online, sometimes that's a little easier. But you can do that, right?
Yes, ma'am, you can. They online check-in, you just check in, you have an hour before you have to be there. That gives you plenty of time to get there, cuts down your wait time down in the salon.
And you're a full family salon. You work on children as well, right?
We do.
Okay.
And we also do baby's first haircuts free.
All right, Tiffany, how long have you been doing hair?
I've been doing hair for 12 years. I've worked for Great Clips. In April now, it'll be 11 years.
Okay, well, you've done a great job with our models today. And again, if you want to find out if there's a Great Clips in your area, you can definitely check them out online. You can even make your appointment online now. So, Tiffany, thank you so much for being here, bringing your models. Definitely check them out at greatclips.com.